Good morning, y'all. This is Santasha. So I was someone asked me this week in a Facebook chat room. They were saying about apple cider vinaigrette, and since it's really simple, I want to do a video. So the apple cider vinaigrette is supposed to restore the pH balance in your hair after you finish shampooing and conditioning, and it's supposed to restore the pH balance of your hair. And because water from the faucet has chlorine and all other kind of chemicals in it, we like to do the apple cider vinaigrettes with clean distilled water. See, distilled water. And you know, you can get a whole gallon of distilled water from Walmart for under $1. I can't remember how much it costs, but it's under $1. Or you can use plain old bottled water. But when you're doing the apple cider vinaigrettes, try not to use the water from the faucet because it has those chemicals in it, and you're trying to restore the pH balance in the hair. And also with the apple cider vinaigrettes in the cool water, because either you keep your water in the refrigerator or you keep your water at room temperature. It's still cool, it's not hot nor warm. So the cool water and the helps close the cuticles, and the apple cider vinegar helps restore the pH. So the vinegar I like to use is the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. Now you can use any apple cider vinegar, but the benefit of the Bragg's is it's unfiltered. It's raw, unfiltered vinegar, and I shook this up a little bit before I came on, but you can, when it's settled, you can actually see the goodness sitting at the bottom of the bottle. So that's why I use the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, but you can use any apple cider vinegar. Many different opinions on how much apple cider vinegar to use, but the amount that I use is 1/4 teaspoon. See, 1/4 teaspoon. See how little that is? It's just enough to restore the pH balance of the hair. Or if you don't feel like going and get your measuring spoon, you can use 1 capful. It's about 1/4 teaspoon. It equals the same thing. And so when you pour it over into your bottle, this is an 8-ounce color applicator bottle. This is the one I usually always use. You know, it has a little top, so which I think is good for when I'm shaking. Or you can use this kind. This is another kind. Oops, sorry. This is another kind of little applicator bottle. It's 8 ounces as well. You just don't. It probably came with a fancy little cover, but this is the one I use. So you take your apple cider vinegar. You take your container and you pour 1/4 teaspoon. Oops. And that's it. So when you actually pour it in the container, it barely even looks like you added anything. That is 1/4 teaspoon. And then you take your either one you choose. You take your distilled water or your bottled water, and you pour it over in your bottle container. Put the cap on. Shaky. And that's it. And you're going to squirt this all over your head. Do not rinse it out. And that may be why different people have different opinions about how much to use. I've seen where they say to use 1 cup. I've seen where they say to use 3 tablespoons. But those, they're usually telling you to rinse it out. This apple cider vinegar is only 1/4 teaspoon, and you're not rinsing it out. The smell, when you first put it on, yes, you're going to smell it. But then remember, you're coming right behind that and putting on your leave-in conditioner. So the smell goes away. The smell does not linger. So apple cider vinaigrettes out. For my apple cider vinaigrettes, I like to actually do it over the bathroom sink. Some people actually do it over a large bowl because they like to take the rest of the apple cider vinegar, you know, the water that comes out, they like to take it and do it again. But I just do it one time, and this is how I do it. So I take my head, put it over the sink, and I take the apple cider vinegar and I just squeeze it on. You can't, I don't know if you can see it actually coming out of the bottle, but it's coming out of the bottle, and I'm just squeezing it all over. I really mostly try to just squeeze it onto my scalp first, all over on my scalp. And then I focus on the ends after that. And I just squeeze it until it's all gone. Make sure I get all the hair. Putting on the apple cider vinegar rinse. Not rinsing it off. Don't rinse it off. It's still in my head. So then you want to take your microfiber towel. This is one. The Dollar Tree sells this kind. That's kind of like a little head wrap to wrap your head up in. These are $1. And CVS sells them also. There's a CVS ones are pretty big. So the microfiber towel, because the microfiber towel doesn't have the loops that comes with our regular cotton towels that we dry off with. So take your towel, and you know, first when you're in the bathroom, I can do it here because I got a towel. Take off and just, you know, drip off the excessive water, and then when you're in front of the mirror or whatever, just take it and just get off the excess water, the excessive water, excess water. And then you're gonna go and lock in your moisture. Nope,